Alright.
Welcome to South Park Character Progression Guide. In this video I'll try to explain all the synergies between powers, attributes, team bonuses and artifacts. As you might have already figured it out, might is your overall power indicator. If you have too low might, then you'll have trouble in fights and quests that require higher might. To increase your might, you need to equip artifacts. When we get to the artifact section, you'll see artifact slots. To unlock these slots, you need to progress your hero to higher ranks. To unlock new ranks, do these titles. Collect 25 different artifacts, collect 40 costumes, craft items, blah blah blah. All of these will give you additional experience boost. Experience can also be obtained by fighting. There are a lot of fixed locations in South Park where you can just battle it out with enemies and they will respawn after you move to another location or when you make some kind of a progression. Right now I have 3 artifact slots available. I'm going to unlock the 4th one at hero rank 5. Every artifact has a might indicator. This is how you raise your might. You equip simply the most powerful artifacts that you can get your hands on. Every artifact that you equip will give you bonus to stats and to team bonuses. Stats are something like strength, intelligence and dexterity, but in this case it's called brawn, brains and spunk. Health is a general stat that gets increased by simply equipping any kind of artifact. Movement indicates amount of hexes you can cover in combat in one turn. Later through the story you will unlock DNA Strand. DNA Strand defines your character. I will cover that in a second. Right now let's talk about team bonuses. Every artifact that you equip will also affect your team bonuses somehow. Either you're going to get more knockback combo, more status effect damage, health recovery, blah blah blah. To understand what team bonuses do, simply go to your pause, menu, help, menu, stats. And here you can see everything that you want to know. I want to read this, you can read it by yourselves, you bastards. I'm not here to read you a bedtime story, I'm here to teach you stuff about South Park's progression system. Let's go to powers. This is where you're going to understand more how stats and powers work and synergize together. Every skill in the game has an attribute which it scales on. For example, Quantum Fist scales of brawn. Ice Prison scales of brains. In order to properly create your character, you need to focus on one attribute. Quantum Fist and Ice Prison are completely different. One uses brawn, other one uses brains. The one in the middle uses spunk, but the one in the middle is a utility skill. It doesn't do any damage, therefore spunk will not affect it in any way. At least that's what I believe. I didn't see any effect from higher spunk to double edge skill. Ice Prison and Quantum Fist are different story. They directly do damage. For me to have an effective character, I'm gonna have to focus on one thing. Currently I want to focus on brawn skills. The indicator above the skill that you're using indicates what kind of attribute it scales from. Now I have 2 skills that are directly affected by brawn. And another skill, the ultimate one, that is currently affected by brains. I do not want that, I want this. Because this synergizes better with my current build, and that is more brawn. I'll do more damage with this skill. To define your character and its main stat, you're going to have to unlock DNA Strand. It's unlocked through story, and when you unlock it, you'll have first 3 options. One is to boost your brains by 30%. That means every skill that uses brains will be 30% stronger. Same goes with this. I have plus 20% more brawn. That means obviously every skill that I'm using that is scaling from brawn will do 20% more damage. So you need to synergize your skills with the attribute. Currently I have a third one that will increase my health significantly. That means I'm basically a frontline tank. The whole point is to take care of the classes that you want to synergize with. For example, I've chosen at the beginning Speedster and then I've chosen Elementalist. That's a completely wrong thing to do. My skills from Speedster are affected by brawn, while Elementalist is affected by brains. So they're completely different attributes, and in the beginning of the game it doesn't make any difference what you choose, simply because DNA Strand is not unlocked. So at the beginning of the game, go crazy, try whatever you want. Later on, when you get to DNA Strand, then it matters what type of skills you're going to choose. Don't worry, you can always change your class and respec. To do that, simply go to Cartman's house and you can then switch to a different setup. And that would be it. I hope I helped you out, guys, in understanding basic stuff about character progression in South Park. It's a really cool system, I like it. It could be a bit deeper, but as it is, it's much better than in Stick of Truth. I'm hoping you bastards are enjoying the game. I am. More guides coming soon, and I will be focusing on many builds as soon as I progress a bit further in the story. Thank you all for watching. Special thanks to my patrons. Please don't forget to check out the description for the answers to Meaning of Life and Secrets of the Universe, and see you all soon.
Toodaloo, motherfucker!